Guys, I'm here today just because I'm kind of reflecting on this situation and on coronavirus shelter in place and on our calling Pilates instructors and challenges that we face, and just kind of been thinking how all of us really love working with apparatus, right? People who teach Pilates really enjoy working with apparatus or different equipment at the studio, right? That's where the fun is. A lot of people really enjoy that, right? But mat, now that we can't, many of us use the studios and the equipment, we're faced with this challenge of teaching mat. Ironically, mat is kind of not easy to fill mat classes at the studio, right? Because everybody wants to do apparatus because it's fun to be on a reformer and a Cadillac and a chair and doing all this really fancy looking stuff and fun. Your short spine, right? Well, but the mat has the benefits that are really incredible for me. For me personally, actually, I absolutely love mat. This is definitely my favorite, always been, for several reasons. Number one is I've gotten so quickly so strong, and also because I really rehabbed my injured shoulder that I had from a biking accident a long time ago, to the point where I have 95% of my shoulder back. So I'm personally mat is very dear to my heart. And now that a lot of us are really faced with the situation that we have to use mat, we have to teach mat, and we have to really improvise, even to the point where we're imagining we're using apparatus, which really makes it very creative. And also, as I'm teaching now Zoom classes online, private and group, I'm hearing people say, "Oh, I can feel my strength come back." And that really makes me excited, because that's exactly how I felt. And I feel like, again, I'm feeling really good trying to demonstrate some of these exercises again to people who are in online classes. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of say something about that and say that I'm really proud of the clients who keep going to Zoom online classes and who keep finding now again their strength that they lost. Maybe even they were doing their reformer classes, and one of my clients even said, "Gee, I didn't realize how much I was cheating doing the reformer classes." Yeah, because you can't really cheat on mat. It's you and the floor. So you can do it or you cannot do it. And then we find the modification, because Pilates, the beauty of Pilates is there is modification for everything, right? We can find you where you are to grow you to be stronger, right? So that being said, I'm just going to show you my favorites, probably when I started doing Pilates, that have rehabbed my shoulder, I think. They're still very hard for me, but I absolutely love these exercises. Okay, so here they are. It's your good old-fashioned hands and knees, or how we call it, quadruped position, right? So you're first on your hands and knees, and you want to find that neutral position. What's neutral, right? You're not sagging here, right? You find your nice neutral spine. You have a little curve in your lumbar. That's your natural curve. Your butt sticks back, but your abs support the spine. It's your abs that support the spine, right? Belly button lifted. My wrists are under my shoulders, my knees are under my hips. My knees are not up here because I'm in hip flexion, or up here. That's when I go into my plank. My knees are right under my hips, okay? My wrists are under my shoulders, and fingers are pointed forward. I'm not locking my elbow joints. I'm actually having a little bit of flexion, maybe even. My creases of my elbows face each other. That is my quadruped. We can start there. Okay, you start to feel the floor. Floor is your friend. Okay, it's your feedback. No better feedback than the floor. I am in my retraction. I find where my shoulder blades live, right? Where are my shoulder blades? I want to be neutral with my long neck. Oh, this feels so awesome, just holding this position. Any kind of shoulder issue, building up your shoulder strength starts here. Okay, now if I want to take it further, There are different ways we can do it, but the planks are really nice, right? We love doing planks. Now, what is plank? Your knees are behind your hips. Oop. I'm gonna turn this camera so that you can see me a little better. Okay. Oops. My knees are behind my hips. And I'm already in a plank, right? So the plank is when your inner thighs are very connected, your toes are tucked under, and you really find that nice, beautiful plank. And all you have to do now, you can hold it here. Even here, it's a lot of work. Shoulders are down, you're in neutral spine. You lengthen from the crown of the head through your tail, and then you just float those knees. Now you have a full plank. Okay, wherever you are, you can find yourself, right? You get tired here, but you have ways of fixing to build your strength, right? If you drop in your lumbar, do a little imprint. It's okay. Tuck your tail. If you start to sink in your shoulders, push that floor away and hold this. And then you can add a little rock, right? You don't have to do a push-up yet. Even this is a great isometric hold with a little dynamic movement here just to build your shoulders up. Not just shoulders. My inner thighs and my glutes and my abs are working really a lot to support me, building my overall endurance. And then you put your knees down, then you sit back. And that was probably one of my favorite exercises when I started, Matt.